Hey everybody, Adam Culbertson here. When you finish this episode, or right now, add another Creative Typo Entertainment podcast into your feed. Here's a promo for one right now. Make sure you go and check it out.
From the indie podcast creators that brought you Microphones and Monsters, A Fool's Quest, Ethereal Embrace, and other hit podcasts, comes a new actual play podcast, Dread Tech Incorporated. Set in the futuristic cyberpunk setting of Dark City, our three DDA special agents, Nitz with his drone blip, Sylvia Rivera, the shape-shifting social media icon, and Zaus, the Zoog heavy gunner, take on the evil corporation Yogsonic Dynamics in an attempt to bring the heinous actions of the corporation into the public spotlight. But will our heroes be prepared for the unworldly supernatural horror that lurks below the corporation's front? Follow Dread Tech Incorporated wherever you get your podcast to find out.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters. Everybody's looks over, everybody nodding, and everybody's getting ready to fight.
Where's the little guy button? Or we just start smashing it?
Yamnol has it.
Okay. Yamnol's right
Yeah,
there next to you,
Yamnol's just
Julian.
over there, just hitting the button.
That's all Yamnol's going to be doing the whole combat.
Halflings are just appearing and they're forming a front line.
Yamnol's just over there button mashing.
Yeah.
It's like chess with infinite pawns.
Like Yamnol's the only one that's talking. Get back, get in line, guys. Come on. Just constantly hitting the button. He's like, yeah, take the front line. Come on, guys.
You're our shield.
And the enemy troops start charging.
Uh-oh.
After the tattered being yells something that you can't understand, and they all start charging. And the ground is rumbling underneath
Victor
your feet.
understand it?
Is there?
He has the
No.
tongue of the
It's
sun and moon.
it's distance away. Huh?
Victor can understand all spoken languages by touching the key of the
Oh
people
no,
who are
it's
speaking.
it's
It's
he's
just too
not
far away?
right up there. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
far away. Yeah.
It's
Cool.
not that you can't understand, it's that you can't hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can only hear him yelling. I can't hear what he's yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to touch his key anyway.
And let's roll initiative and enter the skill check challenge.
Hey.
Oh boy, the skill check
Skill
challenge.
check challenge.
All right, I rolled a 6.
12. I'll double your roll, sir.
And Aleister will be at 16.
Why couldn't you have been at 24? That would have been really cool.
You know, it would have been possible. I would have just had to roll a 17. So
Yeah.
It was 6, 12, and 16.
If that's what Richard said, yes.
Yeah, 6, 12, 7, and 16, yes.
I had made notes about the level up for myself, and I wrote level 3 pro bonus upgrade because it's proficiency. But now that I read it back, it sounds like I'm such a professional that I forgot to do that upgrade at level 13.
Get that pro bonus.
Victor
my
was
pro
12,
level
right?
up. I'm
Victor
a
was 12.
professional D&D player, obviously.
Victor was 12.
Yes, Victor was 12.
And Julian was 6.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, for this skill challenge, you will be choose a skill you want to use. You're going to make up the scenario, or you're going to make up what's going on around you, what your skill is going towards, and if it succeeds, then you succeed. You're going for a total of 5 successes
Okay.
For
to
each
beat
of
this.
us, or
No, total. But for
Total?
the group.
So we just need to succeed on 5 skill checks total for all of us.
Yes, I just gave you a description of all the people that are around you, all the different types of enemies that you have at your disposal for your turn that you're interacting with, and yeah.
Time to
Tell me
break
what
out.
you want to do with the skill. You can't use a skill that the person before you uses or one that you used in the previous turn.
Cool.
All right. Aleister, you're up first.
All right, so we're going to start things off with something that we haven't actually done in quite a while now. I'm actually going to kind of utilize in tandem here the eye in order to turn into like an aspect of Tulsa of sorts.
Okay.
Like the big green flames billowing up out around Aleister.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to use that in conjunction with a attempt to intimidate.
Okay. And you're going for the fear version of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Boy, wouldn't that be weird? Like, I want to charm them, but I also want to intimidate them.
Hey, tattered guy, how you doing?
Hey, you better like me.
It's like it just turned into like essentially just like a dominatrix. Submit.
Yeah. I'm finally going to do a sleight of hand check. Kidding.
All right. So here we go. I'm not sure what kind of things we're aiming for, so I'm just going to go ahead and add the 2 for good measure to bump it to a 16.
Okay. I'm just checking a few things. Just, okay.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
You did get large and green.
You wouldn't like me when I'm green. Green all the time. Exactly.
Exactly.
And is that a single target, or is it like anybody who sees it? It's anybody who sees it, right?
I think the way that we did it was anybody who sees it. I can try and double check because I'm sure it's still in the character channel.
Okay.
Tulsa's eye. There we are. Open. All right. So let's see. Okay, so as far as the actual fear effect itself, it only works up to 60 feet away.
Okay.
And it's each hostile creature that starts its turn in the aura.
Okay.
So the aura itself probably isn't affecting anyone, but really I was just kind of using it to enhance intimidation.
Yeah. No, that's cool. So big, huge pillar of flame just goes up right in there as you're yelling out. What are you yelling out with your intimidation? It was a success.
Yay. I don't know. I can't really get my mind out of anywhere else. So like, I'll just paraphrase what I said earlier with a better version of it.
All right.
I'm tired. You wouldn't like me when I'm tired. That's my secret. I'm always tired.
All right. So yeah, you got a higher viewpoint as well in this flame, because you turned into flames, right? Or is it a column around you?
Take on the visage of your patron.
Okay. So it actually changes the way you look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the way that we had done it before was kind of more like a flare up around Aleister, and you could kind of vaguely see like his shape within it. But
yeah. Okay.
I mean, that can always kind of change and evolve.
Well,
Yeah,
you've got
yeah,
more pieces
I'm-
of Tulsa now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you are the column of flame now. So like y'all even see him like as he's talking, like it's like there's an abomination of a cat within the flames, like talking. You see the fiery eyes and the mouth opening.
As opposed to the normal abomination of a cat that we talked to.
As he yells that out, and there are definite, like, as the troops on the other side are coming in within 60 feet, some of them do stop.
Yay! I did a thing.
Some of them turn around.
Run
But
away,
yes,
run away.
it is It is very effective.
Yay!
Some of the creatures seem unfazed. So, we will go to Victor. What is Victor gonna do? And you can't
Okay.
use intimidation.
Right.
Diplomacy.
Didn't have much to use with intimidation anyway.
Convert some.
Give me 1 second. I'm reading up on something real quick. I was trying to pay attention during his turn.
Get an idea of how to do this.
Yeah. Just I want to see if it'd be worth trying something like this. If I can pull it off, I think I will.
Yeah, get creative. Like, make shit up.
How far away is the giant horde that's running at us? Or in general, just near us?
Within 60 feet for some of them.
Oh, 60 feet?
Yeah, they were charging. They did hit Aleister's 60-foot radius, or some of them did.
And I can do stuff outside of normal combat rules as long as I pass the check and it's within reason, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do this just to finally pay off on something. Let me check which skill check I need. I'll do this, and you can tell me if I need to come up with something else.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. Do I tell you the check first, or do I tell you what I want to do first? I forget.
Tell me what you want to do.
Okay, so Victor is going to. I'm presuming that Julian is nearby. Victor.
Yeah, y'all are near each other. Like, maybe not like right next to each other, but you see them.
Okay. So Victor will,
Within your movement speed. Let me see that.
Okay. So Victor's going to look at the crowd and see that, and he's going to yell as he's running towards him. He's going to yell, "Julian, hold still 1 second."
What?
Victor's going to try to jump on top of Julian's like mech suit, because it's like a big solid piece of metal, and then spring off of that to really gain some altitude, like maybe 25 feet in the air, because he hasn't turned his boots on yet.
Yeah.
He's sort of holding off until he knows what other things he may need. And then once he's up in the air, he'll scream, "Hey, Gimbal, check out this style!" And Victor's going to toss. He's going to like just reach in where he's got him stowed away and grab like 5 or 6 ninja stars at once of these shurikens. And he's just going to start whipping them at a bunch of the guys up at the front line to sort of try to slow the crowd that's pouring in down.
What's the skill? What's the skill you're
acrobatics.
using? Okay.
Acrobatics check. So, okay. So I rolled a 1. But I'm going to use my Cardic Inspiration, and I'm going to use my ace.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
That's
do
a nat 20 then.
That ain't no one. I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
figured something this ridiculous. If that happened, then that's what I would do.
Hell yeah.
So I used that.
Okay. All right.
And I had a +9 in acrobatics, if that means anything as well.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. So nat 20.
Yes.
All right. So how many ninja stars do you have?
Oh, how many do I have?
Yes.
Forgot to fill it in on my sheet when I replaced it. 1 second. Get the old sheet.
Okay.
Not that old.
So no, you had the 15, and then, but you gave one away too.
I've got 28.
You've got 28. Okay.
28 ninja stars. Honestly, I'd be willing to use them all if you'll let me. Like Victor's
Okay.
just like he's
All right.
almost gone into like Matrix slow mode.
I'm gonna say, like, you do that. Okay, so you start running, you leap, and use Julian as a springboard, and leap up into the air. As you're leaping up into the air, your wraps reach into your pack,
Oh yeah,
There we go.
and you yell out,
Yeah. Hey Gimbal, check out this style.
I'm gonna say, in the middle you running, you saw an elevator door appear out of nowhere, open up as Gimbal and all of them are walking off of the elevator,
Oh,
or
that's
running
right.
out of the elevator.
I forgot that he wasn't there yet. But
You actually got there right then.
Yeah,
Spawned him into
you
existence.
yes. They're running off, and you make eye contact with Gimbal before you jump off of Julian, and you go up in the air. You say that, and then your wraps are reaching into your pack, pull out all 28 of your ninja stars or shurikens, and just start like flying them out, and they're just nailing things in the head. Things are dying. Great success.
great success.
Nice.
All right, that's 2 successes.
1d8 plus 5 damage, so I'll start rolling. No, I'm kidding.
No. You don't have to worry about damage. You killed multiple things.
Yes. Excellent.
Some things got more than one in them.
Yeah. 2
Your
successes.
rats just knew. All right. Julian.
Okay. My plan is, since we're not on the ship anymore,
Run away.
my plan is to using the mech suit as I guess as a point of reference. I was going to use my tinker tools to see if I can modify the mech suit so I can remote control the onboard weaponry of Quarrels.
All right. What kind of check you want to do with
I was
that?
going to use my tinker tools to see if I could craft some sort of, makeshift
Oh yeah.
control
Nice.
mechanism. So
Yeah.
Aleister won't be able to use his Tinker
that'll
Tools
be
check.
Damn it! All my plans out the window.
D20. That's a nat
That
20.
works.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Seriously?
Yes!
Awesome.
I rolled it on the deeds. It's like, okay, I got a plus 10 because the proficiency bonus is it's a 20. Okay, whatever. It's fine. So
Yeah.
Adam, you sure you don't want to do just
30.
best of 5 like we talked
Yeah,
about
so
possibly
that-
beforehand?
that would be a total of 30.
It's all downhill from here. Okay. That is a complete success, crit success. How badass do you want to do this?
So
Paint the scene.
I'll kind of like look up at the encroaching horde and then look at the ship and then look at the horde and look at the ship and then have a metaphysical idea bubble appear above my head in
You looked up when I bounced off
Yes,
the top of
I
you
was
because
like,
you
what?
watched me go up.
Yeah, but that's what I know. So So as soon as you springboarded off of me, that's when I noticed the ship, and then look down, and look at the ship, and look down again, and then I will flip up one of the arms, and then start moving around parts, re-clipping wires and everything like that, relatively quickly, and then it'll I'll have a display on the arm, kind of shimmer a little bit and then glow, and then I'll have like a different readouts and stuff like that on the arm, and then like a crosshair, and then like kind of like a display down towards where the battle is at kind of like a bigger scale.
Yeah, you're looking directly through one of the cameras. Well, one of the viewpoints that Quarrels has.
Okay.
You.
Yeah, and then on my next turn,
What kind of weapons is it
on
firing?
on Quarrels, I don't know what this Quarrels has.
Well, fucking make it up.
Oh, all right.
It's got a nuclear warhead.
No, that would be bad.
No.
I would say
The
Like,
plan
what
is
do-
the only way to be sure.
How are you decimating these people with like orbital bombardment?
Yeah, essentially. So I would say there's definitely more than one. I would say there's probably like some sort of think of like a version of a railgun essentially. Like I would basically
Mhm.
fire railguns, which I mean they don't really need a whole lot other than magnetic force to shoot down, and I'll basically
Mhm.
want to shoot down it right at that charging line, and to basically totally ruin their advance of the charge of just being absolutely shell shocked by a blast from the Quarrel ship that they didn't really know could shoot down, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'll have this mad,
All right.
wild smile as I'm like, oh, this is good. I'm gonna keep hitting the button.
It for the listeners, it's like the Iron Man viewpoints where it's like inside the helmet looking at Julian's face.
Okay.
We're doing an end game. Oh, come on.
we're gonna do in game. We're gonna do in game. We got Big Green. We got the guy in the mech suit. Got people flipping around in the
Yeah.
air, throwing shit at people.
So yeah, that was me just like to shoot at that charging line and just totally flatten their momentum they have charging into us.
Maybe
Sweet,
shoot in
sweet.
the middle so that my contribution is not completely overshadowed.
That's a group
Sorry,
effort. Yeah. Another great success on there, and what plays out after for the rest of this round. They are with the combination of the fear, the deaths already from the shurikens, and then the bombardment from Quarrels to halt their momentum completely. they do slow down and halt for a second and then pick back up. But already Yamnel's given charge, little dudes, and everybody else starts charging right behind all the halflings, all the Dreamlands halflings, directly into the
fray,
the line of enemies. Yeah, and the battle is going on. Everybody's fighting at this point, but y'all set them up to get in there and actually make some of the first strikes against them.
Sweet.
3.
Let's see. I had thought of something else,
Oh man, something else.
but I forgot it. That happens during this. Let's see. Fuck. No, it was going to be the elevator, but that happened in turn. Okay.
Didn't mean to throw that off.
Aleister.
Back to Aleister already?
Before your turn.
Oh, not back to Aleister
Well,
already.
I guess this is part of your turn. You see Detlib. From your higher vantage point, you do see Detlib slinking through the chaos.
Slinking through the chaos, you say?
And it is your turn.
Diplomacy.
Actually, I think I'm going to kind of play off of something that I was already kind of planning. We're just going to kind of modify it a little bit.
Okay.
So, Aleister is going to use deception. His vision's still up and everything.
Yeah.
So, here we go. Hastur grows weak. He grows weaker by the second. If you have any chance of living, or unliving, you must join us. There is an intruder amongst you, a cat known as Detlib. You must attack him.
And bring me
Okay.
any green stuff he drops.
Throw all the green stuff into the fire. And guess we'll do the roll for it.
Okay.
You know what? I'm not going to be able to use it after all of this stuff anyway, and I think it kind of makes it a nice round number. So I'll use the 3 that was only good for this little skill thing, and we'll bump it to an even 20.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Super dirty.
Yeah.
Like so dirty I had to add more numbers into it.
Yeah. All right. So, the ones that were affected by your fear and influence, they start looking around, and you notice some of them, they see Detlib. Like, you even, like, the fire from your like a fire tendril lashes out and kind of like points in the direction periodically where he is, and the other ones see it, and they start swarming onto Detlib and start attacking him, of the enemy troops.
Yay! Take that, Detlib.
Enemy troops are attacking Detlib.
All right, Victor.
All right. Not wanting to...
Oh, that's 4.
Yeah. Not wanting to immediately enter the fray himself, Victor is going to think on any other long-range options he may have, and he's gonna reach up to his chest, and he's gonna tighten the little knot on his tie.
No.
And he's gonna scan the field to see like where the biggest threats are. So he's gonna first he's probably gonna look at the Rappy Man and try to aim precisely where he's gonna hit that guy and the surrounding bad people, and narrowly miss anyone else with what he might get. And he's gonna make a barrel appear in his hands. I've got this thing. I may as well use it. So I'll kiss the die.
What's your skill check? Like, what do you?
Oh, my skill check is going to be perception, because I'm like looking for the exact right spot to land this barrel.
Okay, yeah, roll your perception.
Okay. Oh, roll my perception. There we go. I need this die for that. All right. Let's see. That's a 10. So I'm going to go ahead and add my special for this thing, Kardik, and make it a 15.
Okay.
Um,
That is a success.
That's a success. Excellent. All right. I summoned a glue barrel. You know what? If it's okay, I might summon. No. I'm just going to summon one. I'm not going to summon 2 barrels and throw them both.
Yes. Double barrel, if you will.
I could probably get away with it, but then until we have another rest,
You
I
might
won't
want
be
to
able
save a barrel for more of the
Yeah.
fight.
That's what I'm thinking.
There is more fight.
There's more fight, so I figure 1 barrel is enough to make this fight good. The ninja stars were whatever. Don't tell Gimbal.
No, he was like, oh man, yeah.
I mean, hey, if
That
all they were
style,
there
man.
for, if all
Well,
they
that
were
was
there for
kind of
was one supremely
not the right
awesome moment, then I
Yeah.
think they served their purpose.
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. All right. So
Yeah,
the barrel,
like just for the listeners, and I guess y'all too, but y'all wouldn't have heard it. Gimbal would have like elbowed Brackett in the knee and been like, "Oh, that style, man.
It's off the charts.
gonna have to make him some more of those.
He's reached critical style.
Yeah. So this is a 350-pound barrel of glue. It does. It is. People are the people who are immune to it are. Oh wait, no, that's the barrel's immunity. Never mind. The barrel is immune to poison and psychic damage.
Oh,
But the barrel, when it's reduced to 0 hit points, which that throw it would have been, glue splashes onto the ground in a 20-foot radius centered on the barrel for 10 minutes. When a creature enters the area on its turn or it starts its turn there, it must make a DC 14 strength saving throw on a failed save. The creature's speed is reduced to 0 until the start of its next turn. A creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves. So whoever is in that 20-foot radius, 40-foot diameter circle of that glue barrel is not moving at all anymore. They are stuck.
okay. All right.
I could do a pun. I could be like, "Oh, it's a sticky situation, isn't it?" That's just like Victor like giggling to himself.
So for you to be able to reach that kind of distance, and it was a success, I'm going to say your wraps start unraveling off of you, and they basically turn you into a kind of human catapult.
Oh, nice.
Kind of deal. And it's gonna use that torque or whatever to
Yeah.
launch the barrel further than you normally can,
Oh, awesome.
and it's gonna nail that dragon in the head
And Alec Trebuchet
and
if you will.
explode.
The dragon that the guy is riding.
Is riding on in the
Oh,
air.
yeah, that's right.
So it's gonna, like, you just watch the glue just explode out. It's gonna coat the wings and the ground below it.
Sweet.
And it crashes to the ground.
Excellent. It was flying?
But yes, it was flying.
Okay, cool.
But with that perception, you do see it looks like the wraps go flying off of the back as it's crashing to the ground.
Nice.
That's the sound they're abstaining.
Or not nice.
Like it was jumping off of him.
Oh,
kinda
okay.
deal.
So I didn't hit the guy. I hit the thing he was riding.
You hit the dragon, yeah.
Ooh.
Well, it's not a dragon, but it is
Did he at
draconic.
least land in the glue
Dragon-like
circle?
thing.
Yeah. Huh?
I said,
Oh,
did
you
he
don't
at
know.
least land in the glue circle?
You do not know.
Okay.
Let's see. And well, that was 5, but let's finish the round.
Yeah,
Julia,
yeah.
what do you?
God, how do I cap this off?
You can't do perception and you can't use tinker tools.
Okay.
Or perception.
Use perception.
You can't use perception and tinker tools.
Hold on 1 second. When I rolled,
Yeah.
did I say I rolled a 10 for perception and then I used my thingy to make it 15?
I think that's what
You
you
said
to
you
make
made it a 15.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter because I forgot to add my perception modifier to the roll. So it was a 22 before that 5. So it was a 27. So I may not have
Okay, it
necessarily
was-
used the 5, but
It was still a success. So,
okay,
man.
I figured.
Yeah.
I
You
just wanted
used
to mention that. I used it in that part of
Error.
the fight.
I'm sorry, guys. I forgot
done.
to add a +12.
There was a lot going on. I'm so stupid.
No, I just think it's funny. It's like, oh, let me just add another 12 onto that.
I'm very sorry about that.
No, we're all good.
I was like, wait a second. I rolled perception. Did I roll a 3? I don't remember rolling a 3. And then I looked at my die and it said 10.
What I think I'm going to do is, after the rousing success of the ship guns, I think I am going to move forward towards the lines, the battle lines, and then I'm going to use investigation, and then use the heads-up display on the mech suit and pick out targets of interest that would be like commanding the forces or pushing the forces forward. And I will use a combination of the ship guns if I can, and just yelling around me at everyone else to, target the leaders and officers, so we could just totally nullify this, line, because as soon as their command structure breaks, they're just going to crumble.
Yeah. And I already took out like the main commander.
Mm-hmm. So no,
that's a good call.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to roll that.
Okay.
Well,
And what was the skill again?
it would be investigation is what I would be using.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
rolled in that one. Which would make it, it's an automatic fail, so that would be an 11.
I mean, technically not.
Well, skills are
skills
different.
Okay, if that's the case, then I'll use my Cardic, since that's 11, and make that a 20.
Okay, then yes, it's a success.
So I would be, pointing out, like running into, the front, having like, green and red and stuff like that pop up on the heads-up display, and then, point out the what I would think would be like the leaders of the charging front, and, yell at the halflings like, target that one, target that one, target that one. And then also, like, as I'm targeting, I'm also trying to shoot at them as well, and just like,
Yeah.
like I said, just crush the absolute shit out of this charge and drive them back.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the heads-up display does pop up for everybody,
And
all the crew members of the
I'll
ship.
do like like if I'm sending data to them from my mech suit, like I'll put like little text above, like the guys. I'll be like, kill, 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 kill.
Yeah.
Just bright red letters right above their head.
You have a voice set on your actual like internal system to just be like, kill streak, kill tastic,
Kilimanjaro.
kill Mageddon.
Kill my god. Deadify. All right, so another success, and you actually hear Yamnul saying, "All right, little guys, hold this. I'm gonna get one of them." And he leaps up, jumps on one of them's back, and just like turns his arm into a blade and just like slashes the dude's head off.
Jesus.
It's like one of the like it was one of the undead that was definitely one of the magic users, large size, is very, very powerful, very skull like head, and just boom, just cuts his head off with his arm, and then he flips back off and goes back to fighting other things around him.
Good for you, Yamnul.
Nice one, dude. It's a term of endearment. for you,
Still wouldn't
so.
lift a finger to save your life, but cool.
Chandira and Barum hone in on one of them and gets him, and Barum execution style, boom, in the back of the head after Chandira cut him down.
Just like the normal sheriff would do.
Well, he is the normal. He is the same.
Yeah.
He's still the sheriff. There's just no
He's
town.
the sheriff of the earth.
Freaking.
I hope this world isn't Earth.
No, it's not Earth. It's Earth.
Oh,
Earth.
Like how Will Smith said it in Independence Day.
he didn't actually say it that way.
Welcome to Earth.
Damn it.
That's like a That's one of those things where like the common memory is wrong. He doesn't say it. He says Earth.
What does he say it like?
He says, welcome to Earth. You know, but he does pronounce the TH.
It's funnier in my brain.
Dastrin just runs up with a big ass hammer and just smashes one of the leaders that you targeted.
Well, hey there, fuck you.
You're right, Bracket. This works great.
I'm a pop you one.
Oh man,
This is how we do things in Darkwell, bitch. Dastrin has a lot of pent up aggression that he doesn't have an outlet for.
I'm gonna deck you in the schnoz.
I just want him to say Gorsh at just one time.
I'm a gorsh you. It just gores, like uses a horn and actually just runs in through someone.
He actually runs into battle with his battle cry.
all of that is canon, and it all just happened.
Oh my god! We've raised a killing machine, and I'm so happy. And by raised, I mean we're kind of around him a little bit.
Yeah, all of that just happened. Just Dastrin is just going all out. And all of that, everything that he said was what y'all said. Y'all took control over Dastrin there.
Yes, that's one of the house rules, is that anyone's allowed to take control of a yak folk at any time.
That's our secondary character, if we so choose.
Oh man.
Well, hey there, this is Dastrin. I'm sure you guys just listened to a little snippet of me kicking all kinds of ass with this new hammer that Bracket made me. Well, I just wanted to show that we were gonna give them no quarter. We were gonna show them no mercy and trying to take over our dimension in our homes and show them what is best in life. It's to crush your enemies, to see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentations of the Eldritch. The tattered king is going down, and I'm gonna use this here hammer to beat him into the dirt. Y'all get behind me now. Yeah! That was probably one of the more amazing things that happened in this episode. That was truly, truly fucking awesome. Thank you for listening. Speaking of things that are truly, truly awesome, going over to our Creative Typo website, www.creativetypo.com, for all things related to this podcast and our other productions. We also have links to our merchandise, links to the art lab for some of the artists that make the art for all of our productions. Sign up to our newsletter. Any events that are currently happening with our production, we posted up there as well. We have links to our Discord. Discord is free to join up. Please join up and engage in all kinds of discussion that's going on there, both podcast related and not podcast related. We also have a link to our Patreon. Thank you again to all of the patrons who support us. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. As always, all music is written and produced by Marco Mazzei at Fallen Highway Studios. Thank you all for listening, and tune in next time.